Hi everyone, this is Chris Craig with Unanet, and this session focuses on approvals of timesheets, leave requests, expense reports, and expense requests. Unanet does have a single sign-on capability through SAML or Active Directory, meaning once you're authenticated into your own network, you could automatically authenticate it into Unanet, or you can type in the username and password here. And when someone authenticates, it identifies who they are, and then based on their user privileges or their roles, it dynamically generates a dashboard type view. So you can limit who can view information or who can edit information in Unanet based on the customer, the project, the department, the employee, etc. So what you're seeing here is what this person has chosen to see combined with what they're allowed to see. And I will say you can make Unanet as sophisticated or as simple as you want. If you only want one chart on your dashboard, you can only have one chart. If you only want 3 reports over here on the left-hand side, you only need 3 reports. And when I say the word dashboard too, each of these menu items across the top represents a different dashboard. So that was our home dashboard with a set of charts and reports. This is our project dashboard with a set of charts and reports. This is our forecast dashboard. This is our approval. I'll make this a little bit bigger for you so you can see it. This is our approval queue from the home dashboard. So we can see the approvals that we have, and this is showing all of our primary approvals for timesheets, for leave requests, for expense reports, and then any alternate approvers. So if people are out of the office for whatever reason, if they're sick or on vacation, you can set up delegates or alternates to do the approval. And if the alternate does do the approval, there is a review feature that Unanet has, an optional review feature that requires the primary just to sign off on what was done on their behalf while they were out. It doesn't slow down the overall processing of the timesheet or the expense report. It's just a check that some auditors like to see. You can either approve directly from this screen en masse, or you can restrict it so that they actually have to go in and review the individual charges on the timesheet or the expense report. So when they go in, it opens up a timesheet. They can see what was charged. They can either approve it, go to the next one in the queue, or they can disapprove it. If they disapprove it, whatever they type in here will automatically be sent back to the employee in an email, and that email also contains a hyperlink, so they get the email and they can click on the link and go directly to their timesheet or their expense report. You can also see receipt attachments associated with expenses. So this is a sample receipt attachment that was actually taken with a mobile device, a smartphone. So Unanet is mobile enabled. You can get to the approval screen from your mobile device and do approvals mobile enabled, or you can do it through a tablet device or a laptop. This is a chart. This is basically showing you the status of everyone's timesheet in the system. So missing means they have yet to enter data. In use means they're working on it. Submitted means it's been submitted and waiting for approval. Disapproved means it's been disapproved, and then green means it's approved and locked and ready to be processed and posted. So the goal of this is to get this to turn green at the end of every period. You can drill down through all the charts in Unanet. So if you wanted to see who your delinquent people are, you could click on this piece of the pie and it shows you who those delinquent people are, and you could email them directly from here if you wanted to, even though the system would have already emailed them. So the system will email the delinquent users. It will also ping the managers that have pending approvals on a scheduled basis. So whenever and however often you like, you can schedule reminders to go out and ping all the managers that have pending timesheets in their queue or pending expense reports in their queue. This is a status report just showing you the status of the different types of approvals. So it's kind of a tabular representation of the pictorial chart we were showing earlier. But we do have different types of approval in Unanet. We have the manager approval, the project approver, and the third-party approver. So the manager sees the entire timesheet or the entire expense report of anyone that submits to their group, and you can have hierarchical approvers. So first it goes to manager A, then B, then C, or for expenses, you can have threshold limits. So manager A can approve up to $1,000, manager B can approve up to $5,000, manager C can approve up to $10,000, that sort of thing. Project approvers approve more on a line item basis. So typically they only see the time and expenses charged with the projects that are associated with it. And you can turn that on or off on a project by project basis. There's pros and cons to using the project manager approval. The pros being it enforces the PMs are reviewing the charges on their projects. The cons being it's just another step to get the timesheet or the expense report to the completed status where it's ready to be posted. And then you can have a third party approval as well. So that's a brief overview of approvals in Unanet. We have other videos in Unanet on the entry of time and expenses, and then reporting, real-time reporting, billing and revenue recognition, forecasting, budgeting, planning, financials, cost pool calculations, all different types of short sample videos in Unanet. And hopefully this answers your questions on approvals. We also have the Knowledge Center, which is kc.unanet.com, that has best practices submitted by customers. Thank you and have a terrific day.